All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest Gameplay of Sorts. Yeah. And it is 26.1 degrees in Chicagoland. Look at that. I did it twice in a row. Twice in a row. We're going to take a look at the new area. So, new buildings, new ideas. So how's everybody doing out there? Excellent. In this crazy mixed up world. Look at that. I fixed the building. I finally came on a little addition to make this look cool. I just came out by 2 with some angled blocks. Brought it out to make it look real nice. And added a stairwell to the lower section. Because of course I did. Yes. All right, today what we're going to do is we're going to look at some new buildings and a curved road. So this area is coming along nicely. That just makes it look cool. But down here... Now, this is take 2 because I added this hill that I handcrafted on camera in front of everybody. New building. And this is going to go away, but it's going to be replicated. The idea was to have buildings all the way around this area. And I might still do that because there's going to be another building here. I'm going to try to preserve and do something with this area. But you notice there's a curved road. Pothole. Yeah. So this curved, I could never make curved roads. So I'm going to show you a quick solution. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This right here marks the spot where the curves begin. And I'll show you that in a second. There's 2 really cool websites that will do that. I'm still playing around with trying to... So I have the streets mod. And the problem is that if I use any kind of... let's say I want to follow this curve, but I want to use lines. The problem comes in that it doesn't look very well. And then by going like this, and then after I was looking at that doesn't look that bad. That would be kind of believable. So I'm gonna play with that because the thick line is too much, but there's no like kind of diagonal lines. So I'm going to play with that. So real quickly, I'm going to show you how I accomplished this. The first video, and you can thank me later, it was boring. Oh my God, it was boring. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over to, where'd it go? It should be, there it is. So there's a YouTuber by the name of Racecrafter, and it talks about curved roads. It's real simple. Now there's also a YouTuber called Alpine, and Alpine, it's not going to show up here. Alpine had a more elaborate way because the person is a project manager and studying to be an engineer. There's a lot more math involved, but this way is a cool way. So basically the outside curve is the total width times 3. And the inside curve, so in my case, that would be 39. The inside, let me write this. I have notes this time, is 39. The inside curve from the section that I had, so I have 39 total. And you count from, I'll show it again. The first block to the left of your block to the center, or to wherever you want to make a section. In my case, the center line. And that was 6 blocks. And you times that by 2. So the first number you times by 3. Your total width, my total width on my road was 13. 13 times 3 is 39. And then to the center line, it was 6. 6 times 2 is 12. And then from that line to the outer curve is another 6. So 6 times 2 is 12. So we get 39, 12, and 12. So 39 minus 12 is 27. And that, so 39, 27, and then minus another 12 is 15. So that's a real quick way. So we have our 3 numbers, right? So then you go over to this website, which he references, which is plots.co.uk, and we click on the ellipsis. So this is an ellipsis generator. So we plug in our values. So we have 39. Here, and we go to 2D, and you can see that I need 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 1, and then we have 2, 1, 2, 3, 5. And that gives us our 90 degree, or our 45 degree curve radius. That's important. So I took a screenshot of this for future reference in case the internet is down or whatever the case. Then I went to my next number, which is 27, and did the same thing. And here's my inner, my first section, 4, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3. Now, the red numbers are this way, and then the green numbers are what they call a flip to go to the other way. So you can see 4, 4, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. This is the actual center one of this deal here. And then I took a screenshot of that, and then I did my 15, same thing. I really like this tool. And you could do the same thing with World Edit by putting in, so it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's 7, because you don't count the center block. So this is a circle radius of 7 in World Edit, but we have 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, so knowing all that, and I'm going to have these links to this video and link to this utility in the show notes. Yes, I will. And that'll work out fine. So now, you know what? While I was in there, I needed I did it again. I have a path that is, why can't I talk? Let's go back in here real quick. Come on. I know you can do it. There we go. Ellipsis. So what I want is, I have a path that is 15, or is 5 wide. So 3 times 5 is 15. Our 2D, so we need, I'm going to write this down real quick. We need 3, 2, 1, and then our flip is 2, and then 3. That's our 15. And then 4 times 2 is 12. I don't know how I got 15, 8, and 7. Because first block to the left is 4. 4 times 2 is 12. Minus 15 is 3. How did I get 7? I don't know, but take 12 away from 15, you get 3. What do they say for 3? Oh, this should be interesting. It's just 2. It's 1 and 1. We will see how that plays out here. All right, so we got that. So then I just followed this around, and I built this. This is real simple. I just kept putting in different spheres until I came up with something that looked exactly the way I want. What I mean is, so let's do right here. Let's do this. Go in, world edit, sphere dome. We want dirt with grass. Dirt underscore with underscore grass. There we go. We want it 2. We want a solid dome. So you can see how I just kept chipping away at this until I got it. And you can use in one video I have the mod with the smoothing tool and the other wands. And you can just make a hill like this. So I want to put these hills around this area to make that. We're going to go into the center here. So we have our curve, and we come out here, and here's the other curve. Well, obviously my streets are the same width throughout. So all I had to do is do it in reverse and meet it up, which it did. Cool. Look at this. Is that cool or what? I went overboard, obviously, but I like it. It gives it kind of in California, you'll see down the center section of the road, you'll see all these palm trees. So if you're coming down the road here, you're going to get this kind of, here's a building, and you get this kind of effect. That's what I was looking for. I don't care that it's overdone, but you know. So we have a cutout here for the parking garage for the mall. We have a cutout here for the back parking lot here, and we go all the way down into the Redwood Forest section, which is nice. So now this building here, I was trying to be different. Like I said, I was watching that Alpine channel, and they know how to make modern buildings. I watched that video and got severely depressed, and then went back to my world and said, wait a minute. This is what I want. Those leaves are too low, but I don't care. So I came up with this. It's all right. It fills the space. However, the detailing is where the magic is going to be. That's what I want to do. So the bottom blocks are slanted. No, really? And I put windows all the way around, which makes for you want to build a stadium? Slant them like this, go all the way up and have your support beams. And now you got the outside of a stadium. How cool is that? So there's 2 parts to this, as you're going to see. Go back in here. Do I have it? No, I don't. We will. This will make it look cool. So we need that. We're going to go inside here. So, and I follow the same thing through with the glass, and you can see that it's all smooth. It's not stepped, because that's what I was looking for. So, and then on the inside, it's also stepped. And you've seen me do this before. It's an effect. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to grab an inner one. So you have that block there, which is the outside one. Now the inside, inside, outside, inside. So you can see how that does that. It's just by angling the blocks. So usually you'll do a step block where, like if you're building stairs, you'll have the steps going up, and then I don't have a step block, but I could get one real quick. And so what you're going to do on the step block, and this is a trick to make nice thick stairs, is you can take a step block, go like this, and then we're just going to do this for the sake of ease. There. So you can see how, you know, how you're going to make thicker stairs because they look a lot better than just single stairs. So that's a version there to do that. Right. This way you can make a ramp. Very cool. So down here in this building, you got this you could do a lot of stuff with this. So on here, I'm just doing, I am just shops and a restaurant. Of course, you got washrooms over here. You got little utility rooms or elevators, which are going to come up here. I'm going to revisit these stairs because these are unrealistically too long. All my floors are the exact same height. So what I should have done is go up 3 stairs and then curved, you know, had a little platform and then go up 3 more stairs, and that would have got to that section. So I'm going to revisit how well that looks. But we have this. And that's easy. That can all be redone. But then we come out here and we have this. We have a squirrel. Squirrel! All right. I shortened this balcony immensely. You know, every video you're going to do that to me, huh? I don't like the rats. They attack. Hi, Mr. Fox. We come over here and we have our park entrance. It's getting dark already. So we have our park entrance. And this is where I'm going to try. I want a curve right here. So what we're going to do real quickly is we're going to test out this theory. 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. We're going to see how well this looks. But we're going to come in here and we're going to get rid of this. Real quickly. I can go into here, stack 30. And it's gone. Because you'll see. I want to put some curves in my life here. So the outer one was 3. We have 3, 2, 1, and then the flip 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 3 is 15. And then the first block to the left, the other left, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 2 is 12 minus 15 is 3. That's how I came up with my calculations. So we need 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. And then here is going to be the 2 and then the 1, 2, 3. There's our curve. Nice. Now for this one, 3 was 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, something's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should always kind of be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Boy, I goofed that, didn't I? Because let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want 6. I want 5. Let's see how that looks. I think it's because of the way that I did that. 1, 2, 3. It did such a short radius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's going to continue onward. I think now it's just going to be making it look aesthetically pleasing. And how do I want to do that? But I want to put in, I don't want it rigid. So if I came out here and actually did, I think it's because this curve is real short. You know what? I like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And we're going to do this. And we're going to do 15 to be safe. We came here. And then we did another curve. So over here, we could also do, because what we actually want to do, now this is where it's going to get interesting, because it gets interesting. You see, I kind of didn't even need this curve here because of what it's actually going to do. But now I can also work on curving it this way to here. Or what I really should have done, that's not a problem. I'm going to redo my calculations because you get the idea though. And here, I'm going to just curve it here, make like a loop, and then this is just going to go straight in. So you can see how that just looks way more inviting, especially if I put, I put some grass and stuff in. This is going to look really, really cool. Except for that one. I like that plant, but I don't like it in with the mixture that I have. That looks nice. So basically this whole park is supposed to be inviting. And yeah, I know you're right there. Hi. And you come in and you can see that you got that nice curve. And then it's going to go all the way around. Now inside here, there's also going to be an elevation change. So somewhere over here, there's going to be, it's going to go up. There's going to be a wall across. And I can still replicate that here by just having the wall follow this curve and go up. I want at least 2 blocks. And there's going to be a reason for that. Hi, Mr. Horsey. That looks a lot better. So I am digging that. Literally. But that looks cool. And I can't believe it took this long to figure that out. So I want to have a gentle curve this way. And you could do S curves that way. So you come out with the curve and then at some point you just curve it the other way. And it's all going to be how it looks. I want to get rid of this stuff here. Map, fix, 50. No. Ooh. That made everything dark. So that'll work here. So this is going to come out. And then what I could curve the other way here and then follow the building here. And then we have this. This is extreme. So we see we got those lines here because I was playing. Nice, they're gone. Because I was playing here. So you can see how it sort of looks natural. And I'm keeping that. This stuff is going to go because it's going to follow, and it's going to follow over to here. Buildings are going to be on this side here. This is going to be nature. As it comes down, I'm going to have street lights and such. Not sure if I'm going to put another building here. If it is, it's going to be a small one. And obviously there's going to be buildings on the other side. And then it's going to trail away into the wilderness. Because if I do extend the roadway and stuff over here, I can always continue in whatever direction that I want to continue in. That's not a problem. It just becomes a T intersection then. So that's fine. But I am really, really liking this building design. Once I get it decorated, I think it's going to look a lot better. But yeah, I do like it now with the trees in. Just by filling out this area, I think it detracts from the kind of spaceship look. So this is neat. I wish this tree, I would have put it here. I think that would have looked better, but it would have interfered. I really love those palm trees. And that's more trees, palm and date trees. And then you still have your way to get back here. So this area is coming along fine. I'm really enjoying working on this area again. But this whole intersection here, this will once, and there's going to be a small pond somewhere around here. Once this gets filled in and starts getting trees put in, and then you have the path, and then you have a gentle incline. And what I mean by that is, so I can have, I can elevate this, and then somewhere about here, I can have it break off and climb. And how I want to do that is, so there's going to be like a wall, you know, a little retaining wall, and then stairs going up to where the incline is, or to my elevation, and then just use retaining walls to delineate, differentiate, whatever, from the path to the upper path. And I do have a good example of it, but I don't have the picture. Actually, in the lights video, the Christmas lights video, there's a staircase at the end at Lilacia Park where it goes from one elevation and you go all the way up these stairs and it goes to another elevation. Well, the bottom part is the main elevation of the park and most of the streets around it. And that's what I want to try to pull off. So something like this, and then have, you know, it'll be longer, obviously, and then have a stairway that cuts up and it allows you to go up into there. But on other sides of it, on the one side is a gradual slope down to the street, which is at that level. It's a gradual path down, which I can replicate. And then on the other side is another set of stairs, which goes down to the side street. So this will work out. And then I want to do something like the top here, this building is going to be divided in two. And one side's going to be enclosed for mechanical stuff, and the other side is going to actually have a garden. People can come up and they can do garden, all your air conditioning and stuff over here. Same thing with over here. I might put a lip on the inside here where you can't see it from the road, and, you know, just do mechanical stuff similar to what I have on some of the other buildings. We have a little mechanical room. We have that failed garden. The best one is something like this, which I absolutely love how that turned out. I've used that before. So that works out. But I really do think this area is coming along. It's starting to become more interesting. Now, I'm not going to do this on all the areas. Yeah, everywhere you see a turn lane, there's going to be a palm tree. No. But I'm going to do something with them and change it up. See, I do love this park. It's completely curated. It has everything plus the fountain. But this park over here is meant to be more towards nature. Something similar to what I got going on here with the outdoor restaurant. We have the path back here leading to the outdoor observation and restaurant area. Now that curved road would have looked really cool. Where are my street markings? I didn't put any street markings in yet. If I could have pulled the curve off. That doesn't look bad. But curves would have looked much better. So you could tell that it's going from an inner city type to a more foresty type area. And then this will be all done up real proper. So that's going to do it for this episode, because I've just been wasting time. But look how cool that looks. Just something simple like that. And again, the link to that person's video and a link to the plots. And all you have to do, I don't know why I never did it. All you have to do is type make circle in Minecraft. Because those are the most easiest tutorials to find. And you can go, that's a heck of a drop off there. I wouldn't want to be a car going off either direction. I'm going to fill, that's all going to get worked in. This is going to get smoothed out and worked in as a hill. I just don't know exactly how I want to do it. Well, I know how I want to do it. I'm going to fill it in. But you know what I mean. So you'll hear me say I want to feather it in or, do that. So I have to make that more pleasing. But you get the idea. But that is so cool. And it's all personal taste. Somebody might not like it. They might say, well, it needs to be this, it needs to be that. Then go do it. And it's personal preference at that point. But this is kind of gives you the idea of what I'm trying to go for here. I'm not going for a completely untamed wild like that. But I'm not going as manicured as the park over there. So that's cool. And I can do something special coming over here, linking back up to, that's what I'm going to do. So when I come over here, I'm going to have the path curve into this. And there's a lot of different things that I can do with that. So that is going to do it. Just do it. That building is looking really good. We got the building across the way. Got all that. So, yeah. We are going to leave it at that. I already took screenshots from the previous failed video. Where are my cats at? My cats are gone. Everything abandons me. You, kitty, kitty. I saw him. He's right there. There's kitty, kitty, kitty. Yes, I know it's a leopard. I have a snow leopard too in pets. Uh-oh. We lost kitty, kitty number 2. Oh, there he is. Hi. Yeah, okay. That's what I like about cats. You just ignore them. So that's going to do it. So thank you very much for watching. And then I'm going to play with that center section on the next video and go from there. But you could use that principle. And you don't have to stick with, I mean, you saw how I adjusted that curve for the inner one to make it look more natural. And then, you know, one of the problems that I've always had was making realistic paths. So by using different compressed dirt and compressed gravel and different, that's the one of the main things that I did with the medieval world is I sat there and it allowed me to really get a good looking path, because obviously back in medieval times they didn't have cement roads and do that. So yeah, we're going to play with that and go from there. I'm going to relax, read a book, watch some TV. Nice. All right. Till next episode. Goodbye.